here to bring you some more wines and to show you some of the great value that we found recently. And so I'm really excited about this one.
I am too, and we hope you're all doing well.
Staying safe and getting back to a little bit of normality. Speaking of normality, we're going to get into the wine drinking, but
because wine drinking is normality in this house.
This house is normal, yeah. You guys might be not so normal right now drinking a lot, but that's normal here.
That's normal here.
But we have been kind of looking around for great deals, like we always have, so we could bring you some great reviews. And we are bringing you something a little different. So we stumbled upon this online wine club, or this site that called Naked Wines. And basically, we signed up. And we got it.
He signed up.
I signed up, and you get 6 bottles shipped to you for free with a $100 rebate for $40. So you pay $40 for 6 bottles of wine, and this is what you get mailed right to your door. It's so exciting. So I'm gonna just open this up, and then we're gonna get into the wine review. And just to let you know, this is a 2-part series of videos because there are 6 bottles in here. We're not gonna crank them all out today. But we are going to go through 3 of the wines today. And then on the next video, we'll review the next 3, okay? So we got this shipped to us. The doorbell literally rang, and we got excited like it was Christmas. And on our door was this box. And inside were some fun little things, like they call these neckers, and little fun neckers that you can throw in, and then the wine. So 6 bottles of wine.
These are called neckers?
Those are called neckers. So if you're at the store and there's advertisements on the wine, we call those neckers in the wine industry. So the 3 wines we're going to review next time are these, and I'm going to show you what we're going to be reviewing today. All right. So all this wine for about $40, and shipping was free. So really cool deal. Expectation was not high on these, to be honest with you, because of the price point or what we were getting for.
Honestly, I was like, okay, $40, what are these going to taste like?
Yeah, we got nothing to lose. Let's give it a shot. We were very pleasantly surprised. So we're going to go through these with you right now and hopefully get something out of this. So all the wines that we got were from all over the world. So different wines from everywhere, cool. Not just one place. So that made it really intriguing. Each one of these wines has its own story from a small vineyard that they were able to put together for us for that low price. So we're going to get started with the first one here. This is Mauricio Lorca, and this is a Malbec from the Mendoza area of Argentina.
We're going to
Argentina. So Malbec is a well-known grape from Argentina. It's really hit the market strong, and you may think it's from there, but it's actually from France, from Bordeaux originally, or southern France.
I did not know that.
And we're going to give it a whirl here and talk to you about this wine. All right. I think I poured too much.
What's too much? He thinks he poured too much. What's that?
So just in the side alone, it has this like purple hue to it, which is very typical of Malbec.
Purple, but more like it's like a purple red. It's not like a deep purple.
That's true. Mm-hmm. And especially around the rim, usually if it has that red tone tint to it, it's from a cooler part of the world that Malbec is grown.
Okay.
If it's from a hotter region like Temecula or somewhere else, it will be more purple. So that red might indicate that it's from a higher region. I know that the grapes sourced for this were from 2 regions in Mendoza, so one of them might have been a little cooler than the other. So.
Okay.
All right, let's give it a whirl.
Cheers.
Always forget that part. Cheers.
We've been doing this so much, he forgets to cheers.
Yep. All right. So let me preface again that we had very low expectations of this wine because we got it all for $40. It's good. It's really good.
Oh, it is really good.
So what flavors did you get from this?
Pick up spice, for sure.
From the barrels, typically barrel aging.
Raspberry, plum. Let me try some more.
Like blue plum, red plum. What did you get here?
Red plum.
Mm-hmm.
Red plum and like a tobacco, but like a sweeter tobacco.
Sweet tobacco.
Yes.
So a little tinge, but like a sweeter tobacco. Really
Absolutely.
So if you are a Cabernet Sauvignon liker, if you're a Cabernet Sauvignon fan, you'll really like Malbec. Malbec, like Cabernet Sauvignon, loves the heat, loves the sun, and the tannins really develop in this wine because of that. It doesn't have the finish that Cabernet has, but it would go really good with like a lean meat, like a roast or lamb or something like that.
But that makes sense because I love Cabernet and this is really good.
Mm-hmm. And we're here in Temecula, and Malbec and Cabernet both grow well here in this warmer region of Temecula, but it grows super good in Mendoza, Argentina, because of the high altitude of the Andes allows the grapes to ripen and the acidity to stay in because of the cool air of the altitude of the Andes. So that's what makes Malbec really good in Mendoza, Argentina. I think we got this, it came out to this wine being about $10 a bottle. If I were to buy it in the store, I'd probably pay up to $20, $25 a bottle. We got a really good deal on this one.
Very good deal.
All right.
Thumbs up on that.
Thumbs up on the first one. Great value. All right. So Carlos Rodriguez Trigales red wine blend. So this is a blend. It's from España, so it's from Spain. So we're going from Argentina to Spain on this one.
You've been to Spain, right?
I have.
You lived in Spain. You've been to Spain. Which one?
Both.
Okay.
I lived for a short stint in my life, and so I have a little experience, but I've been through as well. But this is a Spanish blend from the region of Rioja, which is right in the center of Spain, and is probably the best known region of Spain. Tempranillo is the name of the grape in this area, and this is a blend, so I would guess that this is Tempranillo and Grenache. Those are kind of the two heavy hitters, especially in that area, but Tempranillo is king in that area. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
I didn't forget this
time. You remembered. You looked a little scared when you said that to me.
All right, so let's give it a whirl here. Now this is really good.
Oh.
What did you taste here?
Tobacco, but not the sweet tobacco like the last one.
No, like a more of a dark,
yes.
Like a stringent tobacco. That is always an indicator for me with Tempranillo. You get this like linear like taste of tobacco, or like a black tea just right down the middle. It kind of hits you. Tempranillo. But cherry.
Oh, cherry.
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 Oh, cherry. And I get raspberry in this as well. I really think there's the Tempranillo. I always find that I'm sensitive to, so I got it right away. But I think there's a lot of Grenache in here, which you can tell by the color of it.
Is that how you can tell?
The color of it.
Say Grenache.
It looks like a Grenache. Tempranillo is a little darker, but Grenache is more of that red ruby color, and that raspberry, red cherry. Definitely is the raspberry. Tempranillo and has great tannins as well, which is the headline, kind of the backbone of this wine. Would go really well with kind of like a smoky meat.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. What else would you pair this with?
Like a paella.
Okay, so Spanish paella is great. Great.
Yeah.
Paella, mixing it together. I remember
really
Christina said that I was in Spain for a little bit. I remember when I was younger going through there that it was like a butcher shop every other block, and there were just smoked meats hanging from the window, and you could just see that it was just really part of the, like in Barcelona especially, all over the place, and I really can see
this pairing
with like smoked meat, smoked ham, and things like cured ham. It would go great with.
I can see that.
All right, good. All right, so this is the red blend from a winemaker named Carlos Rodriguez. Another, they call it angel funded, which is what you become when you join this to help fund this small winemaker. And we're guessing it's a Tempranillo and Grenache blend.
This is a guess, but yeah, I would say you're about right. Well, you would know. Wine professional.
Yeah, not really. I'm guessing. But this is a 2018 really good wine. I mean, it's really sound. It's not the most refined wine in the world, But again, for the price you get this, the whole pack for $40, I mean, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
I would pay probably $20, $18 for this wine,
Right.
and we got it for 10.
Yeah.
So, yeah, great deal. I'm a little behind, huh? All right, last but not least, for part 1 of our 2-part series, Sin Fronteras. Did I say it?
Sin Fronteras.
Sin Fronteras. Los Primos is the name of the wine, and this is actually a winemaker, a small winemaker in California. He worked in, I read the little bio on him, he worked in large format wineries in Napa and Sonoma, and kind of went rogue onto his own, and is doing really cutting edge blends of different grapes. We have no idea what grapes are in this blend. It's a California blend, so he sourced from all over California. But he, in my opinion, did a great job. And
So we went from Argentina to Spain to California.
exactly.
All right.
So we are quarantined, but we're going all over the world.
We are.
How fun is this for $40?
Exactly.
You don't even need a passport. All right. Cheers.
Which, by the way, you have to renew yours.
I do.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, well, you definitely get the fruit impact of this. You could tell it's from
Oh, yeah.
like a warmer area where the fruit is just the headliner, just smelling it. It's a darker red or purple, right? So I just think heat has impact on this wine. And he probably sourced it not only from Sonoma and Napa, but from Lodi and some other warmer regions, I would guess.
Okay.
All right?
Oh, I love this. I love this.
All right, so we dug down deep to try to find out what grapes this winemaker put in here, and it was hard. I think we found out, which I could taste in it, Petite Sirah. I'm guessing Petite Sirah. Cabernet, I taste in there as well. They say a Mediterranean blend, so it could be anything, Tempranillo, Grenache, any French grapes. But Petite Sirah is
Petite Sirah has, yeah.
I think it has a little bit of that in it.
Yep.
Maybe some Merlot as well. It kind of has that like plum and roundness of Merlot. So no way to really know what's in here. But this is definitely what I would call a cocktail wine. It has a lot of fruit, a lot of flavor. You could drink this on its own or with food. What do you get in this wine? I already said a few things, but
You did. I still get that spice.
okay.
Yeah, like a pepper.
Typically, that spice comes from barrel aging, so I would assume it had at least some American and French oak influence or American oak influence on it.
Okay.
I get that oak very strong here too. There's a lot of layers to this, especially for an inexpensive bottle of wine. You get a real great long finish in it, which is really nice.
Oh, it's really nice.
Yeah. So I would, again, this is like your everyday wine. I would drink this all the time, and this is one that you might want to pick up that would be a crowd pleaser for a party, or going when we get out of quarantine, going over to celebrate. But this is something that is everybody would like. Soft tannins, but firm tannins. Really easy drinking. Great fruit. Goes with almost anything. And I really enjoyed this one.
I really enjoyed this one too. I would have to say that
Your favorite?
My favorite.
Happy wife, happy life.
Would have to be between these two. I mean, I enjoyed all three. But definitely this last one, Sin Fronteras, was really good, and so was the Malbec. Really, really good.
Great.
I am impressed.
You like the bold ones. Yeah.
Yep. Thumbs up. I like the bold stuff.
Good. Well, cheers.
Cheers.
And from our house to yours, I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned for part 2 of the series when we go over these 3 wines. And if you're feeling adventurous like us, scoop these up and give it a whirl.
It's worth it.
All right, cheers.
Keep on whining.